All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of
Unique Adventures.
All right, so this weekend we are out in Utah. We are doing a quick trip out here. We are going to be taking you on this little mini adventure we got going on today. Where are we at?
We're at the Alpine Loop Drive.
And so Alpine Loop Drive is down south of Salt Lake, between Provo and Lehi. And so we're going to be taking this drive. It is early fall. The colors on the trees are starting to change. There's a couple of spots we're going to try to take you around here so we can see exactly all the different color changes and stuff. But we're going to be starting here. There's a nice little overlook here at Pine Hollow. It's a trailhead here where you can kind of get off and see some great views.
So far we're just seeing lots of the color, behind us and in front of us. Really beautiful. On our right there's some mountains with a little bit of snow on them, so just a very pretty change in scenery and change of season.
Yep, so we're going to keep showing you guys what this loop is all about. It's a very scenic drive, very narrow, so do make note of that if you're coming to do this drive. But we're going to go from the north and head towards the south, towards Provo Canyon, and we're going to see what we can get into. All right, so we're out here on the Alpine Loop Drive. Definitely really scenic with all the brush and the windy roads and the hillsides and stuff here. It's truly worth the drive so far. We're halfway through it, but it's definitely really narrow, so you really have to keep an eye out for that. There are little sections where you can kind of dip off the side of the road and kind of look at some different things. Obviously the leaves and everything are just barely starting to turn here, so it's not in full form yet. But we're not local to the area, so we're taking what we can get today. We are seeing some reds and some yellows, but it's truly a great drive regardless. If you're coming in the fall, obviously the fall would be an amazing time to come. But we're at this little pull off here, checking out some views, getting some pictures. We're going to keep heading along here and see where the Alpine Loop Drive takes us. Still making our way. We found another pull out. You can see the mountainside behind us here has a little bit of the color starting to change. We're right before Sundance, coming from the north to the south. If you can get to this little turnout here and you can see kind of the look and the scenery here is just simply breathtaking. So definitely make sure to get to some of these little pullouts. If you got a little bit of opening to kind of get some of these shots and get some of these pictures like you're going to see here. Truly something you should do. It's an easy drive. We're having a good time with it so far, just checking everything out. We're going to continue to head down towards Sundance and the backside of the Alpine Loop, but definitely get these little pullover spots because you never know what amazing shots you're going to get. plenty of places to stop on this drive. We are at the Mount Timpanogos trailhead, and obviously you can go and do your hiking and stuff here, but there are some cool areas to come over here, do a little bit of picnicking. We're actually out here right now checking out this little amphitheater. They got some good, they also have some good views of getting some good pictures of some of the mountainside. And then, like I said, they've got this amphitheater that's kind of cool. It's just out here. I'm not sure exactly what they do here, but it's pretty. It's a pretty cool little setup here. It's like a stadium kind of setup, and you can kind of walk through it and check it out. I don't know exactly what they would do here, but it is kind of cool to see. As some of these people are here doing, they're, using a spot to sit and have lunch, have a little snack, get a little bit of rest. But yeah, I think all these little stops here along this trail are probably a good ideas, just to take your time, check it out, look at the scenery. We're having a great day. We're not done yet. We're still working our way down, but definitely get these little pullouts and these little sections to kind of check these little parts of the area out. So definitely worth the stop. All right, so we have finished the Alpine Loop part of the drive. We went past Sundance. We went through the parking lot and stuff down there. It was extremely busy. This is even on Friday, and you have to catch shuttles and stuff to get in and out. We were running out of time, so we really didn't get to go into Sundance Resort and kind of explore that. They have a lift that they're not using during the ski season. You can go do zip lines. You can lift to the top and go check out the views and stuff from the top of the Sundance Resort there. We did a video like that in Washington, where we went up and saw views of Mount Rainier. If you haven't seen that, I'm going to link that here. So we've gotten done with the loop drive, and now we got ourselves a little bonus little snack spot here, where you're coming off the canyon from the north to the south, heading back towards Provo. We are at Bridal Veil Falls. It looks like a short little walk here. You can kind of walk up here and check out this massive waterfall. So we're gonna walk over there. I'm assuming it's gonna be extremely loud. So we're gonna go over there, get some views, show you guys around this massive waterfall here. Let's go check it out. All right, so we're down from the parking lot. We made our way to the base of the falls. It dumps into the Provo River, which is actually a really famous river. If you've seen the movie A River Runs Through It, many movies made on this river. Bridal Veil Falls actually dumps into a little pool and then drips into the Provo River. But man, let's go check out this waterfall. Here, so at Bridal Veil Falls, we did get a little bit of information on the waterfalls since we've been here. It is the tallest waterfall in Utah, ranging right over 600 feet, and the little pool area right below here is probably got the most crystal clear water you'll ever gonna see. You can see right through it. Glacier fed, really nice and amazing looking.
It was freezing. I just dipped my fingers in just to see, of course. There used to be a tram that very steep. It said the steepest tram in Utah that would go up to the top of the falls, but it was crushed in an avalanche in 1996, so it is no longer in use. There is a walking trail that's 3 miles from end to end, or you can also climb up this lovely hillside to get to the top. We've seen a couple people do that, but we're not that adventurous today. Maybe another time. And looks like fun. It's a great view. Nice little area to stop and rest and see the sights.
Yeah, so we love seeing waterfalls with easy payoffs. Like obviously, this is literally just a couple hundred yards from the parking lot, and you get to come see these amazing views. So definitely one of the biggest like payoffs for what you're putting into it. It is a little bit accessible. Like you could probably get a wheelchair over here and get real close and actually see it. So that's nice. So that's going to conclude another episode here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you stay subscribed to the channel so when we do Alpine Loop drives and take you to go see 600-foot waterfalls, you won't miss it. But until then,
we'll see you in the next adventure.